looky here. I got something good for all of us. I got 100 posters of Buffalo Bill's West Show. Everybody knows Buffalo Bill, don't they? Well, if they don't, they should. Well, we're going to learn a little bit about tonight. You know, my grandfather gave me this book here. I don't know what year he gave me this, but the book was published in '76. My grandfather always loved the West, and he always loved the Native Americans. And I was always fascinated by the West, I guess because of the free feeling and the wildness and the hunting and the fishing out there. And my father once told me, my father was born in 1922, and he told me that him and his brother's dreams were to go west and be cowboys. Well, they never went west. Unfortunately, I don't think my father ever seen the West. Some of his brothers did when they went over there during wartime to protect the coastline there. But they all used to dress up like cowboys and go horseback riding and then go in the bars. And down at the Homestead House, there's still his chaps that he used to wear up in the attic. But I think that was kind of neat. So anyway, I'm going to show you some of these pictures of Buffalo Bill. This is really a neat book. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it as big as the book is or whatever, but that's the beginning of it there. You know, Buffalo Bill was born, I think it was 1846 in Iowa. I'm not going to read these because they're too many, but this tells a lot about the posters and everything, or the pictures and all where we're taken. But I'm just going to get to the posters and show you them here. I didn't know this, but he also fought in the Civil War. I wish I could kind of hold it up and turn the pages, but it's a little hard to do that. He really loved Native Americans. And he also rode for the Pony Express. I think these posters really look neat. I'm going to try to hold this and just turn some of them. And he actually died, I think it was 1917. He was out in Denver visiting his sister, and he died, unfortunately, from kidney failure. But old Buffalo Bill was really a good guy. During the beginning of the 1900s, he was probably one of the most well-known guys from out west. And a lot of presidents would ask him questions about out west. You know, they would ask him about certain things out there because they didn't know. Because it was such new territory. You know, when you think about it, it was only 103 years ago when he passed away. It's kind of hard to believe sometimes just how wild this country was. years ago, they were probably still robbing banks in the West on horseback. Could you imagine living in that time? And when you think about the medicine, they hardly had any kind of medicine. And when somebody got sick back then, they couldn't help you very much. And a lot of cowboys were young guys, they were in their early 20s. Like, could you imagine just getting on a horse, going west, not knowing where you're going or where you're going to line up at? Buffalo Bill took a lot of his money and he invested it into, I think it was some mines down in Arizona. And also, I think he invested some money in hotels out in Wyoming. So, he lived to about 70 years old. I guess that's a pretty good age for back then. Just think, being born in the middle of the 1800s, living all the way up to 1917, going from stagecoach and horse and wagon to the cars. You just imagine how crazy that is. I don't think I'm going to be able to show you all 100, but what I'll do is I'll show you some now, and then I'll show you the rest of the book at a later time. But when I was growing up as a little boy, I used to love watching Indians and cowboys and always dreaming about out west and how neat it was back then. And even today, it is still wild. Well, once again, I'll show you the rest of the book at a later time. But if you like that, let me know. I hope you did. I ain't the best of turning those pages, but anyway, I hope y'all liked it. If you did, let me know if you'd like to see the next half of the book at a later time. And I want to thank everybody for subscribing. And like I always say, if your fingers are wandering over there and you're thinking about hitting that button, I sure would appreciate it if you do so. And I want to thank everybody for watching. And just remember, be someone important. Be yourself. Until next time, God bless. See ya.